both my dad and pretend about narcissists absolutely hated themselves. And one sign of a person who hates themselves is a workaholic, because they can't deal with their life, thinking about their life. They can't be ever sitting by themselves. They have to be up doing something all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean that you did anything wrong. But workaholics are working because they are trying to forget what the abuse that they did. That I found in, personally, because, I was around my dad, and he was never there, though, but the tiny bit, you can pick up on a person's energy, just a tiny bit that you're around. Pretend narcissists and my dad always had to be on the go, because they hate themselves. Well, my dad died a year ago, and my dad was miserable. I mean, you're running around with chicken with their head cut off. Like, he's miserable. He never had the peace that passes all understanding, just like pretend about narcissists. Now, I can do what I'm doing with them, which is observing. I can observe, unfortunately, two insane abusers. They hate themselves, but that doesn't give them the right. Oh, my dad's been dead for a year now. That didn't give. My dad couldn't do anything at the very end. It was so sad. He was a skeleton. And he didn't, what am I, he didn't help me out any time in my life, so, how am I supposed to help you out? God. That's the nightmare. That's the horrific nightmare of a child. They're abused to death by their parents, but yet they're supposed to take care of their parents? Are you out of your mind? Or, somehow they made it through, right? The kids made it through with their parents, and they start having kids. Their parents never treated them, never gave them anything, never was nice to them. They treat their kids like gods. The grandparents of their own children treat their grandchildren like gods. That's completely wrong. You don't have anything for your kid, then you don't go and give it to your grandkid. It's out of line. Wrong. Talk about Satan being strong in this world. It's the grandparents giving everything to their grandchildren. Well, why didn't you give your, hey parent, why didn't you give your kid a penny the whole time you were a fucking parent to him? You useless piece of shit parent. Which all parents are useless pieces of shit to me. Because that's all I've seen. That's all I dealt with. Total insanity. Taking my kids to Head Start, and I saw the most abusive mothers in Head Start. And me and this other girl, we were quiet. We didn't talk to anybody, but you see these other women at Head Start with their children, abusing them to death. No, Betty! No! They grab their poor little kids are shaking. They're violent in the public little area where they're just giving us hot dogs and beans, Cowboys too. They're just giving us a little tiny snack, which hot dog means as much as a little snack, and all the mothers were monsters except me and this other woman, and then the other woman, she was like the woman in charge of Promise. She was making fun of us. We were quiet. We didn't do anything. That's this world. This world's completely backwards. And that's every time, everywhere. Not everywhere at every time. People can really, really control things. So, yeah. Nothing's controlled in Trank Zombie World for who knows how many years now that they allowed that. America allowed that. Like, that's our fault. But, we also allowed February 3rd's East Palestine, Ohio, which was one of the worst tragedies. A very small one of the worst tragedies ever. Like, really? Really? And nothing's done. And nothing's done. And nothing's done. And this woman's raped. And nothing's done. And this child's raped. And nothing's done. And this disaster over here. This elderly is being abused to death. Oh, and nothing's done. This old perverted man is taking advantage of a young girl again. And nothing's done. And nothing's done. And nothing's done. And nothing's done. Like, you can't do anything. And if you want to call it sin, I think the word wrong is better than sin. But, people do know what sin is. So I didn't have to change the word from wrong, parentheses, sin. But the worst thing... Okay. A lie is a lie. Okay. But the Christians bought the lie that we were all born into sin. Now, I'll go with that story. Why you're born into sin is because earth is hell. And hell is all around you. Demons are all around you. Demons are in people. I have a few demons in me. Not as many as a pretend a lot narcissist who has a legion of demons attacking me every single second of the day. He's a really good actor, so he would pretend his best not to say anything bad. Once I got in his car or in his apartment, and then it's calculated, I'm there a certain amount of time, give it 5 minutes or what. In the car, you'd have to drive me to the highway, so you can just drop, say he's going to kick me out, stop on the side of the road. That's what he does all the time. Awful. You can't prove how awful an insane abuser is. And that's why Earth is hell. There is no justice for a victim like me. In my past, I was a victim 52 years of my life. Did I ever get any help? No. Did I ever one time get any help? Late Susan Chappelle in 2010 took me in homeless. That's about it. I mean, all the guys I knew, especially pretend a lot narcissists, I will have to say the worst abuser out of all the men that I dated. I didn't even date him. He just decided to attack me. He just decided to, destroy me in every way. And I'm doing all these videos a year later in 2022. Now it's 2023. This year, I did a massive amount of... I'm not sure. When... I don't, I inspire anyone to make a video because, you don't have to prepare or anything like me, but then, am I going to watch any of my videos? So then, then my videos are a little bit of a waste. because I'm not going to watch them anyway, because they're so, unorganized. But my videos are reality. This is the way the real world is. Total nonsense. Total backwards. Total slow. Total... You're homeless, you have nothing, no one's gonna help you out, and it's not your fault. But guess what? All the videos, all the inspirational videos, none of those homeless people can watch one of them. I mean, it'd be nice if, like, one of the multi-millionaires in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, would go out to the little bit of homeless that are on the street. Nothing like, LA. But, okay, there's like 20 people around that are homeless. Why not, some church be real nice, and, God. It'd be nice to house them all. And that's impossible, because it's way too expensive. Oh, yeah, you could do it. If you're a multimillionaire, so let's say I'm a multimillionaire, I would give at least a week. They actually need much more than a week. Like, I need 6 months. Being attacked. All the times I was attacked, I needed 6 months by myself. To heal up from being attacked so bad. And I'm just saying, like, you're living in the street. All these people need more than a week to... just to maintain, to get strength back. Be in bed all day for an entire week in the hotel and relax. But you're not, like, they'll take like 2, 3, 4 showers every day. But like the main thing is they're gonna sleep and relax. That, like, half the time, relax and sleep. And you can't do anything, literally, on the street. And it's just, like, stupid, like, last year, how these people were coming in to be homeless here. They actually have, like a designer little, grocery cart that they put a designer, like, umbrella in. I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody's like, oh, okay, well, this is my little homeless hut. But they